Hey everyone, it's Erin Floto here, and I am here with my April Plan With Me video, which before I get into it and put up my big ol' asterisk, caution flag, all that kind of stuff, I have some recreations up here in this corner, and I keep forgetting to tell you guys this, but if you guys ever do recreations of my work, please tag me in the photo on Instagram, and I will be happy to showcase them in my monthly Plan With Me videos. So, with that all being said, this month I am doing a My Favorite Murder Plan With Me theme. So, big asterisks here. When I say my favorite murder, I am not advocating for murders. It is actually a podcast, which has taken the world by storm. It's kind of a comedy / true crime podcast, but it does have a lot of cursing in there, and I include some cursing after this initial spread. So if you want to watch after this, just forewarning, there is some cursing in there. So if you're underage or you are timid about curse words or anything like that, after this particular spread, you probably don't want to watch anymore. So this is going to be an uncensored video, so just huge warning flags right off the bat, and I'm going to go ahead and get into it, and then I'll talk to you guys after I finish. April, I went with the magazine type cutouts like you see in the ransom notes for the header, which I actually really like, even though like the color palette is not usually my color palette, but I really wanted to go bright and random and everything like that. And then I did these little like shelves, I guess, with like blood dripping. I don't know. I just kind of thought, oh, what would be fun to go with the murder theme, since a lot of my pages are kind of removed from the murder side of My Favorite Murder and more along the lines of their quotes and things like that. And then I left it really simple for the monthly trackers. I'm going to be doing most of it on my weeklies, but I really wanted to do kind of like the healthy version on here. So I did my self-care, which is just some random thing that I did during that day that had to do with me taking care of myself. That can be anything from painting my nails to doing a massage to taking a bubble bath, you know, things like that. Things that will really help me reduce my stress and take care of myself. Healthy eating, gym and yoga. And then I thought this one would be fun because this is probably the only tracker in the history of trackers, hopefully, that will ever get filled out to completion, because their quote is stay sexy and don't get murdered. So I added didn't get murdered on here. So I'm really happy for the first time ever that I'll be finishing a tracker, but whatever. That was just a little bit of fun. And then I did stay out of the forest, which again is another quote from their thing. And I did this with different weights of fine liners, and I went back in off camera and I added some gray because it felt it didn't feel complete. So I went back in with a darker gray and a lighter gray to give kind of a depth to my forest, which I really enjoyed. I think I might do something with the space over here, but I'm not sure yet. And then for my moods, I decided to do it pretty simple this month, and I did the My Favorite Murder, so MFM, and I did 4 different colors, which again, these are like really out of the box colors for me. So yeah, and all of the colors are associated with a quote from them. So the Sephora Cult Happy is from their quote, "This isn't a positive cult. This isn't like Sephora." So I thought it would be fun to put like that kind of level of happy, like positivity of a cult. Then there's the fuck politeness, not a fucking lunatic, and fuck everyone. All those things are parts of their quotes. Then I did a video plan. I wanted to keep it really simple this month with just, I'll have a running list. And if you see from last month, that's kind of what I did for these video plans. Like, hey, these are things that I want to include when I'm doing my bullet journal videos or what have you. So I'll put the top for the subject, and then I'll just put things I want to include in there for my video plan. "This is terrible, keep going," again, is another quote, and I thought it was pretty aptly named for tracking my fitness progress. And these are just my overall body measurements. And I don't know if you could tell, but I messed up. This was supposed to be a lighter gray to kind of create that cool grid look. And then I accidentally picked up the wrong gray. So that's how it turned out. I'm not thrilled with it. I added some washi to make me feel better about it. And then this is a sticker that is in my shop, and I went back in and I made this black because the red felt too on the nose with the murder theme, and I've been trying to keep kind of a minimalist color look, except for my mood tracker. I'm trying to go with more of a gray tone look, as you can see. So I went back over it in black. I might just doing this on a different page later and gluing these pages together because I'm still not entirely happy with how it looks. Again, the quote is, "All of life is fixing what you fucked up." And that feels, again, pretty aptly named for a cleaning tracker, because the only way things get messy is if I do it. Or my cats, or my fiance. People in this household. People in this household screw up the household, and so I have to clean it. So oh, and this is from a sticker in my shop. If you guys didn't see my last video on creating this, and where to find my stickers, I will link that above and in the description for my stickers for this cleaning tracker. I've also thought about doing this for a social media tracker, but I'm not sure right now. And then on this page, I was gonna do the quote, "Stay sexy, don't get murdered." And then I wasn't happy with how this was turning out, so I didn't want to waste my time doing it if I'm going to change it later. And then this is going to be my first week. I kept it vertical, simple. I might do a quote up here in this corner, not sure yet, but this is what I was talking about where I'm going to be tracking most of my habits during the week. I'm going to be tracking them here instead of on my monthly page, because I've actually been doing really well when I have done them on my weekly page. As you can see, I got most of them done. So I'm gonna try doing that and see how this goes. These boxes are a little skinny for my taste, so again, we'll see. But I'm trying to keep this minimalist and just a kind of a gray tone, because I've never really done a gray tone before or a grayscale type layout. And so I really just have this color splash on the first page and for my mood tracker. But yeah, that is it for April. So if you like these Tips to Plan With Me videos, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that kind of jazz, and I will see you next Friday. Bye everyone.